Hey, my fellow Raiders, how are we doing? Thanks so much for taking your time to watch. You see how I 2-keyed it as number 2 successfully? Amazing. I'm working on 1-keying it. Look at my team. Now, let me show you each champion individually. I'm talking their artifacts, masteries, in detail, so you can tell me what can improve. First of all, I know very well putting HP on him as a defense champion is like the worst idea ever. First, let me show you the main and substats as to why I resorted on that. I'll do real quick show you his total stats. 3.7 defense doesn't sound so bad now, does it? I know his crit rate is off, but he has a decent amount of accuracy. I know, 4-star, bummer. Don't forget, I'm open for growth. But I was told Drexstar can be replaced with Jar Egg, which means I shouldn't focus on his gear. I'm just showing you what I have. Accuracy is important. Only have that for the 9% defense. I'm talking about the shield. I know, it'd be another 10. Not 10% with 5-star. That's a 5-star. So go ahead and drop down. Instead of messing around with his armor, yes, because it's going to be before I get my Jar Egg ready. So don't forget, let me show you everyone. All speed for her, which is still actually not enough at all. And I'll show you why in just a minute. Look at her recommended, all speed in life, with the HP and defense. But what is her total stats? You'll see. Again, high health and a decent amount of defense. 171 speed, I guess, is okay. No crit. That's a close friend of mine using a microwave behind me, so you can ignore that. Just have that for the speed. Have that for the speed. Plus they're 6-star, so that's why she's so high on HP. Oh, you know what? I believe you would agree with me. Attack percent on a chest is trash versus the clan boss, because the whole point is keeping her alive, right? Although the defense on the boots may not be so bad, but I'm sure you would think speed is better, so let me know. I only have that because look at the HP, crit rate, and accuracy. It's almost 20 accuracy, which is the reason why I chose that. Next. Resilience, immortal, and speed. Why? Look at her recommended. All offense and crit rate. But I have heard otherwise from my loyal viewers that I thank so much that I should fine tune her. Yeah, 2.1 defense is not that much. 163 speed is so-so. Little to no crit rate. 173 accuracy is not bad. So here are her individually. Only have it for the accuracy and some HP. A 6-star resilient, I think. But again, only the HP on that. It doesn't hurt the attack, but I keep this resilient set because HP, defense, and a lot of accuracy. What about those gloves? Defense, speed, you tell me. I know, of course, plus accuracy and speed, so I think that's a very good pair of gloves. And the boots, I think also pretty nifty. 6-star speed boots, I just have to get them up. I believe you would agree with me that an HP main stat immortal chest is the worst thing ever. It's just to complete a set. Why have that? Next. No. I had Kale, but I replaced him with Frozen Banshee, who's doing better. Quick question. Should I put Kale to replace my Corpse Collector as a test? Since I don't use Kale every time, let me just quickly show you. Of course, all speed. Should know me by now. Just about 48,000 health. 1.8 defense, which I know is lower than it should be. 250 speed, which I think is decent. You may wonder, why is his crit rate so high? Because apparently he can crit on his heals. See, it says right there. I'll show you his. I know crit rate may not be as important for him, but just so happen to have that's replaceable. Have that one for the speed and HP. You may think putting defense speed gloves on him is a good replacement because his 8 crit rate is not as relevant. You let me know. And although I think HP is pretty important for him, you tell me. I believe that's everyone, right? Drexstar, Corpse Collector, Frozen Banshee, Apothecary, and Vrask, I almost forgot. Although, I think he's in the vault, so give me 1 second. Yeah, there he is. I'll put my Gorgorob away for now. I'll show you my Vrask, then my Jarrag. So you can tell me. I have him in 2 crit and an HP. Why? Look at his recommended. All crit and HP. Why don't I have... Actually, I do. 2 crits and my version of HP. Why? Because all his attacks are based on his HP. So the higher HP, the better. And obviously, look, it says it'll fill his turn meter 20% if it's crit. So, duh, do a crit. Heals all allies 10% of his HP when he crits. So it's quite obvious, right? So here's his stats. Oh, wow. Almost 80,000. I think he's the most health point champions. But I know his defense is pretty low. Look at his crit rate. 136. Take that to the bank. Now, show you each of his gear. Don't know if accuracy matters for him. You tell me. But 12% crit rate and 4 plus glyphs, 6% HP is not painful. Look at that. A lot of HP and crit. See there, the accuracy, I don't know if it matters. But I know this goes to show you even an uncommon or common gear can still be pretty good. You know, maybe lowering his HP a little to give him more speed would benefit my team. That's everyone for my clan boss team that I'm currently working on. I was going to do Grush the Mangler until someone told me I should put him last. So I'll leave him where he is. So let's work on Jarrag. Accuracy, life, and speed. Why? Because this says accuracy and life. All life. But of course, for clan boss, defense is most likely, I'm very sure, more important. What's his total stats? Don't forget, he's only 4-star, so it's not going to be high. Little to no crit rate, but high. 167 accuracy, it's pretty nice. And 132 speed is so-so, but since he has speed boots that are not ready, 16, he's got some great options. Don't forget, he's got 20 levels to go before I can do anything. You know what? Flat rate defense, I agree with you, probably trash. But this speed and accuracy, those will be just temporary until I can get a better, most likely defense percent speed gloves. Not. Those are pretty nice. You may be wondering, why would accuracy matter for him? Because he can place a decreased attack. Obviously, books would help him, but don't have that at the moment. Oh yes, that's going to be amazing versus the clan boss. So there's the reason why accuracy is necessary. Okay. He'll place a protection and a strong version, 60% increased defense on your team. That's great. Oh, okay. Passive with no cooldown, sweet. Places a 15% continuous heal on an ally for one turn whenever they lose more than 20%, which is almost every single clan boss hit. Good. And that aura, 33% health, is going to be the best HP aura I can use for the clan boss. Take a quick look at his reviews. Yep, 4.9. So he will most likely replace my Drexstar. On a quick last note is I misunderstood Ash's mastery recommendation with putting Giant Slayer. When I was just, that's for a 3-hitter, but she's a 2-hitter, so I was recommended put this on her. So that's what I'm gonna, not right now over this video because it's been a while. What I'm gonna do is post this video asking your recommendations on how I can improve Jarig's gear, and I'll get farming. Stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that like or just subscribe and the notification bell. You'll see how much more damage my Frozen Banshee will do when she has the correct Tier 6 Mastery chosen. Thanks again. Have an awesome night.